Nigeria is fondly referred to as the land of opportunities, one which is filled with milk and honey, the biggest black man's nation by population, and a country with about 70 million youth population, an abundance of human resources, also blessed with numerous natural resources. Nigeria is the second largest African economy as of the period of this production. With the immensely growing population of the youth, there is a sacrosanct need for job creation by the government. But on the contrary ground, are we quick to forget that our precious country, Nigeria, is the land of opportunities? So what opportunities are we talking about? And what does it take to be part of the people pivoting the economic affairs of this great country, Nigeria? Nigeria is indeed blessed with great minds and entrepreneurs. And these entrepreneurs play a vital role in the process of economic growth and development. They are responsible for taking calculated risks that open the doors to progressively higher levels of economic growth. However, this piece wasn't produced to bore you with entrepreneurship talks, but rather share the success stories of some young, promising Nigerian entrepreneurs. These entrepreneurs have been able to carve a niche for themselves in their various industries through the platform their country, Nigeria, presented them. Their interests range from fashion to technology and then culinary. Firstly, we have Mr. Makun Yomi, also known as Yomi Casual, one of the biggest fashion designers in Nigeria. Well, if not the biggest.
Hi everyone, my name is Makun Yomi. I'm the creative director for Yomi Casual Clothing. Yeah. Fashion for me started way back in 2002. That was when I gained admission into the university, Polytechnic actually, Auchi Polytechnic, and I studied fashion design and cloth technology. So after that, I moved to Lagos, and AY made that vision, that dream come true, because after school and all that, I didn't really think like I still want to be a designer, because way back, they don't appreciate you as a designer. You can't really say I'm a designer in 2002, because all we knew then was just tailors and Obioma, so it was quite frustrating at first because I never liked what I was doing. I was just doing it because I had no choice. I didn't want to stay at home because my friends were already in school. So that was the only opportunity I had to just gain admission into the university. So I grabbed it. But we thank God for where I am today. I moved to Lagos, and I discovered that Lagos is a place where they really appreciate young talent, and they appreciate creativity as well. So I was opportune to make some outfits for some celebrities. And I saw people saying nice stuff about my design, like, this is nice. And then there was no Yomi Casual, it was just Yomi, So on this fateful day, I went to this event and I made an outfit for AY. And I got people saying, AY, this is nice. I was just looking at them. Who made this? Who's the designer? And AY just dragged me from the side. And that was the first time I ever appeared on the camera. And he said, this is my younger brother, he made this. And I couldn't say a word to the camera. I was just looking at them like, hey, Mr. Yomi, tell us about your design. I didn't even know what to say. I was just looking at the camera like, wow, what's happening here, So that really got me more inspired. And I gained the final inspiration came when I saw a masterpiece from my mentor, Moody. And anyway, I was like, Yomi, this guy is one of the biggest designers in Nigeria. And as simple as this outfit, it's worth about 50K in 2008. Sorry, 2006, 2007. So it's that expensive. And not really because of the money. The guy's work is very clean, well detailed and everything. So I was like, so designers can make such money? Are you serious? So I can be a designer and people can still know me in this country, and I can make money and feed my family from just fashion. So I took it very serious, and the rest is history. I have a brand that is way bigger than me. That's what I've come to discover, because whenever I travel out, I can walk on the streets, people don't know me. But when I mention my name, I'm Yomi Casual, like, oh, that brand, I've heard of it. I've seen that design somewhere. So I get calls from outside Nigeria a lot. I get orders like this morning, the collection we just dropped, 5 shades of Nobu Igwe. I think the orders that I've received more is from people outside Nigeria. You know, so Nigeria, outside Nigeria, even some white folks, they love what I do because of the colors and everything. I've been a blessing to so many youths in Nigeria, especially the fashion designers, the young ones. You know, I see my products every day. I see them trying to even copy me and do most of my work, which is normal, which I'm not bothered about. You know, so I see myself as a blessing to these guys. You know, and I have a lot of young guys I work with. If you know me, if you come to my place, you won't see any adults. Most of them, I think the oldest should be like 27 or 28. You know, I work with young guys, group of young guys on the street. You know, I enjoy working with these guys because we are on the same level. I want a situation whereby I can talk to you, and with the way you reason like a young boy, not like an old man. You know, and another thing again is I'm very respectful. I don't want to shout on my head. So all my staffs, I'm older than all of them. So if I shout on you, you deserve it. I say fashion is life. That's my proper description for what you just asked me now, because fashion gives people life on the streets. You know, without fashion, you can't even do anything. Despite the economy, people are complaining that the economy is bad, but bro, we are all dressed up in clothes. You know, so I think fashion plays a very serious role when it comes to the economy and everything, and it has really helped. It gives you life. It represents who you are, you know, as a human being, because you can't really say you are a big man and you don't look like it, but fashion can make you look like a big man as well, and it makes people. It tells you are, as in, it's one of you know that when the saying that goes like dress the way you want to be addressed. Yeah, so that's what fashion does. Presently in this country, I see a lot of people want to be a designer. Trust me, like it's crazy. Everybody want to be a designer because fashion is highly accepted in this country. Not only in this country, everywhere, and not just fashion. Nigeria fashion, African fashion is highly accepted, from our fabrics to our designers to the creativity and everything. You know, people really appreciate what we do now, and now fashion is now a career. You know, if fashion is not a career, trust me, you won't come to me and say, "Mr. Yomi, tell us about what you do." It's not a career; it's what people respect now. I can go out there and say, "Hi, my name is Yomi Casual. I'm a fashion designer." Same way you say, "Hi, my name is Dr. One. My name is Captain. My name is Yomi Casual. I'm a tailor." You know, so they appreciate what I do now. What I do pay bills. I can pay my bills. I can do whatever I want to do in the same business. So this is now a career for me. It's a proper business. It's a lifestyle for me as well. You know, that's why I always say to young designers, if you want to go into fashion designing, make sure you make it a lifestyle for you. Like, just play with it. Not just a career, but play with it, have fun with it, so you don't see yourself working.
Now let's move on to hear the story of the brain behind the biggest Nigerian technology news platform, techcabal.com. Here is Mr. Oluwafemi Bankole, the founder of techcabal.com.
My name is Bankole Oluwafemi, co-founder of Big Cabal Media. We're publishers of Techcabal and Zikoko. Techcabal is a technology website, the largest in Nigeria. Zikoko is an entertainment website where people come to discover and share really cool, funny, interesting, hilarious stuff. Africans in Africa, outside Africa, come to our website every day for what is cool, what is hip. I started Techcabal.com in 2013. Before then, I'd been writing on TechLoy or TechBits. I started because I wanted to begin to focus on local startups. I thought that there wasn't enough attention on the people, the companies that were solving local problems. There was a lot of emphasis on the global news cycle, iPhones, launches, Nokia's doing this or that, but who were the people who were using technology and the internet to solve local problems, to innovate, to create new things and create lots of value? There wasn't a lot of conversation around that. Now it's cool to talk about all the people who are disrupting, as it were. Yeah, but then it wasn't, and Techcabal was kind of the answer to that question. By page view, so Techcabal is divided into two parts. We have the techcabal.com, which is the news section, and we have a forum called radar@techcabal.com. And together, cumulatively, they do about 2.5 million page views every month. Our Alexa ranking is in the top 100, and we're pretty much the #1 in that category. Across Africa, we're one of the largest, definitely in the top 3. So, I mean, that is our claim to fame. Yeah. The biggest thing that media companies do is that they're exporters of culture, and they pretty much tell our story to the world. And one of the biggest premises of Big Cabal Media is providing Africans in Africa and outside of Africa with stories that they can relate to. There is a hunger for African content around the world, and companies like ours are filling that gap. The fact that we are very entrepreneurial, we're very enterprising, we innovate in spite of the challenges. It is said that pretty much everyone who lives in Lagos is their own local government because they have to figure out how they provide electricity and water and all the utilities that you would expect should be publicly provided, but somehow they're able to do these things themselves. And it's the same story with being an entrepreneur. Somehow you have to figure it out. The great thing about being Nigerian and having done business, still doing business in Nigeria and hoping that we will come out on the other end with a great story to tell, is that Nigeria prepares you for pretty much everything that there is. And if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Finally, here is Mrs. Otojaribe Jane, the founder of Liaison Nigeria Limited, the parent company of Galateria Fun Foods, which is one of the hottest food and hangout spots in the University of Lagos.
My name is Otojaribe Jane. I'm the CEO of Liaison Nigeria Limited. Liaison Nigeria Limited is a food and entertainment company. We offer fresh food on the go, drinks, and the best ice cream you can think of. I love to cook, and as a kid, I've always had that passion. My parents were party people, and they loved organizing parties for friends and family. And each time they did that, they always invited a chef to work with, and I've worked with them closely. This is, for me, is part of my dream come true. I started 3 years ago selling ice cream in a box. Fun foods like burgers, hot dogs, in parties, fun fairs, events, churches. Whenever there was an event, I was there. Dinazoni has 10 staffs, 6 contract staffs, 4 chefs. I have been able to train some who have been able to open their own businesses, and others have been able to fit into other food outlets.
Mrs. Jane, as an entrepreneur, benefited immensely from her country, Nigeria, as she was one of the lucky entrepreneurs that got funds and a free business course in the Yomi initiative by the past President Jonathan administration. Yomi is a governmental-backed initiative in the form of a competition aimed at encouraging and supporting aspiring entrepreneurial youth in Nigeria just to develop and execute their business ideas.
I applied for a grant with Yomi. Yomi is a youth empowerment program from the Jonathan administration. It was actually brought out to encourage entrepreneurs and create jobs. We went through a series of screening, 3 stages of screening, and we also got a free business course from Lagos Business School. As an entrepreneur, Nigeria is a land of opportunities. It has given me a platform to turn my passion into a reality.
Regardless of the numerous challenges faced by Nigerian entrepreneurs, these highlighted entrepreneurs all rose from nothing to something meaningful. The change we all desire may not come from the government, but from the startups, SMEs, entrepreneurs, NGOs operated by great minds, and the likes. With the rise of all these, our great country Nigeria will even be greater.